Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more F1 Manager 2024 and another part of our Road to Glory career mode with Lotus. Today we have got the Zandvoort Grand Prix, but more importantly we have got the summer break, and that is a time for us to be able to work out what our strategy is for the second half of the season and really celebrate our successes so far as we sit in 7th place in the Constructors Championship, having secured 3 points finishes, including last time out at the Belgian Grand Prix. First things first, we need to make sure that we have got designs going. So we are going to manufacture, well, how many can we? Yeah, we'll manufacture 4 of them, which is the new suspension, and then that'll be ready. We should also have some side pods, so we can get those done as well. Let's just go for 3 for now, and that should put us in a good place. We've got our new sponsor plan. So let's autofill the activities and then take it from there. Yeah, let's go to the schools event. There, do more than enough, and that will give us 1.1 million. Over the coming weeks. Right, let's push on then. Contract talks with Dennis Hauger have ended. Okay, James Allison. That's perfect. So he is renewed now. Okay, we have gone into debt, but I think we should be okay. We should be fine. And there you go, 1.2 million made nicely there. Okay, now on to the pit crew. Again, I think we're going to focus on pit stop time. And focus on new tyres. Try and knock another half a tenth off. That looks good. I do think that looks good. Maybe do another pit stop drill there. Yeah, perfect. That's all looking good. Continue on then. And let's have a little look. Oh, no, he does. Okay. External contract offer. So Williams want Elizabeth Avery. Yeah, this is really the last thing we can do, I think. What was our previous offer? 1.9. Go on, we'll give him 250 grand for signing on the dotted line. And we'll see if that comes through for us. Continue on. Now we've only got 1.2 million. I know we really should be doing some research, but I want to get our contracts sorted before we do any more. Another counter offer from Mick Schumacher. Yeah, this isn't good. It's a lot of money. His current contract is 1.6 million. We can offer you 2 million. Yeah, let's go for that. Okay, awesome. So, contract poached. So, Elizabeth Avery is going to kick Sauber. And now we can confirm Dirk de Beer. He will be joining us from next season as our new head of aerodynamics, which is good. That's fine, we can acknowledge that. I wasn't that bothered about Elizabeth Avery anyway. So I'm hoping that we can get Nico Hülkenberg sorted out. Ferrari. I mean, surely not. Surely not. Oh dear, that would be hilarious. Nico Hülkenberg again wants another deal. Keep him at his current salary. Yeah, we'd have to up his salary to £6 million. That's quite a lot. Really. But yeah, we'd have to up his signing on bonus by so much. But maybe it would only be a couple of £100,000. If we get that to 700, yeah, it's starting to look a little bit better, isn't it? Because I want him for one season. You know, we know how much he's deteriorating as a driver. So, yeah, that's fine. Yoshiko Yoshida is going to be going. Ooh, RB. Ah, so Nico Hülkenberg will be leaving us next season then. Okay. Does that mean... Well, we could do a bit of a swapsy here. With Daniel Ricciardo, perhaps. And that would be a bit of a an interesting one, wouldn't it? So let's see what we can do here. So we're going to give him 100 grand for signing on. And we'll give him 85 grand every time he finishes in the top 10. And we can get his salary up to probably about 3 million. Realistically. And he wouldn't want a 2-season contract, so we'll just give him a 1-season contract. Well, interesting. Let's see if Daniel Ricciardo wants to join us next season. If not, we could be in a bit of trouble here. Yeah. So we're continuing on to the weekend. We have had a message through. Side pods are in, which is good. So we can have them on both car 1 and car 2. Same for our new suspension as well. We've got 1.1 million left in the bank. We're currently not using any of our designers. Probably want another chassis made. So we're going to put our money into that. But yeah, we could be without our number 1 driver next season. Yeah, he's joining RB next season. Well, what a shame. What a shame. At 7 million salary, to be fair, there's, I mean, you know, there's not a lot we can do about that. Right, how are our scouts getting on? Have we got scouts in the scouting department? Where are they? Here. Is it here? Where? Scouting team. There we go. So we've got 2 scouts in there now. And we're going to start scouting some drivers for next season. So, yeah, we're obviously not going to get any of these guys. They're not interested. Or they won't be interested full stop, will they? Yeah, I'd quite like to get somebody different to who we've had in the past. Ricardo would definitely fit the bill. Liam Lawson is probably somebody we should get a scout on. But yeah, it's really throwing our plans up in the air, hasn't it? Because we're just, yeah, we're not, we can't have Nico next season, and that's a real shame. Let's get Theo Porsche scouted as well. Okay. Right, race targets for this weekend then. Nico Hülkenberg, we're going to try and go all out for 13th place. Mick Schumacher, let's go for 17th place for him. Let's get ourselves into the weekend. But yeah, real disappointment losing
Hello,
Nico.
And a very warm welcome as we prepare for the Dutch Grand Prix. We're back from the summer break with topped up tans. Vacation, though, is now over, and it's time to get serious on the track for the second half of the F1 season. It was Charles Leclerc who tasted victory in the last race, but he will surely be looking to find the recipe for success again and achieve another podium place. Let's see then how the weekend unfolds.
Wow, heavy rain for the race once again, 3 in a row. I'll see you guys for qualifying.
Will practice pay off for the drivers? Well, we're about to find out in qualifying.
Good overtaking spots at Zandvoort are few and far between, so there's a lot of pressure to get qualifying just right. Drivers will be hoping for good downforce from their car setup to keep them on the track through the long sweeping corners.
Esteban Ocon there, Karun. What's the feeling around him at the moment?
We saw some disappointing lap times from them in practice. It could be that the team were experimenting with the car, but the pressure's now on them to deliver.
Strap yourselves in. This is Formula One.
Okay, here we are ready for qualifying then. We've got a nice fresh engine that we can put in the car. For Nico Hülkenberg, we're going to go with his second rate engine, just to keep him in a good place for Monza. For Schumacher, similar story, but of course he's got his nice fresh ERS that he can use, and we'll probably have to use his freshest gearbox as well. So might be a slight performance advantage there for Mick Schumacher. We'll just have to see as we head into Zandvoort qualifying.
That's great.
Okay, so Schumacher is going to be heading out first, and then Hulkenberg is going to be joining in. And well, let's see how they get on. Looks like Hulkenberg is going quicker than his teammate through the first two sectors by about 7/10 in the end, and he's going to get a lovely tour from his teammate all the way up to the line, and it's a 1:11.4 for Nico Hulkenberg. We'll be expecting to get probably into the 10s by the end of qualifying. Daniel Ricciardo, meanwhile, still outperforming Yuki Tsunoda. He's had an excellent season as Daniel, and I think quite honestly would be a great addition to the team. Some yellow flags out there. Hulkenberg, yeah, being held up massively there, so just bring him into the pits now. Let's see if Mick Schumacher can improve. He has gone green in Sector 1. Coming through second sector split very shortly here. Yeah, looking very, very good out there.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
Hulkenberg put a new set of tyres on him, but it is a 1:11.5 now for Mick Schumacher. Puts him about a 1/10 of a second behind his teammate Nico Hulkenberg. So, new set of boots. Yeah, difficult to really see us getting knocked out here, so we will send them out. On another run, but shouldn't really need to. I have no idea how close they're going to be out there. Yeah, it looks okay.
Clear ahead. Charge off. And
So we're off and running. Let's see what sort of times we can put in here. Hulkenberg quicker in Sector 1, slower in Sector 2. Coming round Sector 3 now. Up he comes to the line, and it is a slight improvement for Hulkenberg. Slight improvement for Mick Schumacher, and I think we're okay. 13th and 14th in Q1. That's not too bad. Going out in Q1 then Gasly, Sargent, Zhou Guanyu, Ocon, Bottas, and K-Mag. Okay, look at that. That is a beautiful setup for both drivers. 100% there for Mick Schumacher. And we've got some scrub tyres to use up in session 2 to get us off and going, and then I'll save one set of soft tyres for the final run. So we're going to send out Hulkenberg first,
Green light.
who of course will be joining RB at the end of the season. And we'll have to have a look at where our affiliate drivers ending up. He obviously said he's joining Ferrari. Surely not as one of the main drivers. That would be absolutely hilarious if that's what happened. But here we come then. Nico Hulkenberg is going to come up to the line. And it is a 1:11.6. A little bit slower than what he managed in session 1. Schumacher goes slightly quicker with a 1:11.4.
Box now.
Copy.
And now it's all going to be about avoiding traffic, making sure that We've got a nice clear run at this. As it stands, 11th and 12th. Obviously, Russell below us. But this looks good. This looks very good. There are a couple of cars coming out now. But as long as no others leave the pit lane at this point, I think we're going to have a nice clear run here. Let's have a look at our time. So Schumacher a little bit slower, Hulkenberg a little bit slower, and now Schumacher really caught up. Disappointing. Those two guys have got to stay out of the way. Hulkenberg going slightly quicker in the middle sector, but it's not enough for Schumacher. Hulkenberg coming up to the line now. It's not enough.
11.
Well, what a disappointment. It's going to be 11th and 12th, but Mick Schumacher does out-qualify his teammate. Sonoda up to 11th there. It's going to be 12th and 14th for the boys. And, well, for the first time in a little while, Hulkenberg getting out-qualified by his teammate. And it's going to be Carlos Sainz on pole position.
It's a tremendous atmosphere once again here in Zandvoort, with 72 laps awaiting the drivers here today.
Zandvoort's highly banked corners make it one of the more unusual Grand Prix circuits. Dutch driver Max Verstappen won with a dominant lead here in 2021, driving the home fans to a frenzy as he did.
There's never a dull moment at Circuit Zandvoort. It's fast, very fast, with long straights and wide curves. But it also features two heavy banked corners, where aerodynamic improvements are sure to help our drivers. Race day has arrived, and the time has almost come for these drivers to fight it out, wheel to wheel.
Okay, right. Well, we are ready and raring to go for qualifying. Wow. Have a look at this. So, they're seeming to think that the rain is going to come around about lap 20. Yeah, I mean, we're going to want to absolutely annihilate those tyres, surely. Yeah, that looks good. So we're starting out dry. We are going to be a little bit cautious on the tyres now. Yeah, that's just not the way that it's going to work, is it? Yeah, I think medium tyres are going to be the way to go. We could be aggressive on the hards for Mick Schumacher. But no, I think mediums is going to be the way to go. Let's try that. Apparently between the drivers coming in lap 20 is what we think is going to happen. Going to be aggressive at the start and then gradually back off. Can we score points in a third consecutive race? Well, let's find out. Here we go.
Final checks are being carried out by the teams, and it won't be long until we get this race underway. This could be a big race for that man right there, Lewis Hamilton.
They start this race in P9, eager to fight for a place in the points.
So let's see what today has in store, shall we? Here we go. It's the Dutch Grand Prix. And it's
lights out, away we go.
Away we go.
And we are going to follow the progress of Mick Schumacher. Can he make a positive start to this race? He's fallen behind George Russell already, but he is going to try down the inside, and he is through on George Russell into turn 1. Most of the guys out there are on medium tyres. There's a couple of guys on hards, a few guys on softs. Let's have a little look at the track details. It is going to get very, very rainy around about lap 15, we think. But it depends. It depends on a number of factors. We know our weather centre is not the best out there. Well, Hulkenberg managed to get past George Russell as well. It would be fantastic if we could get some points on the board for Mick Schumacher. It hasn't featured in the points yet this season, but has a great opportunity today to do just that. We know that that rain is coming at some point. Just behind Yuki Tsunoda here. This is a decent chance for Mick, because Tsunoda is outside of DRS range to Lewis Hamilton. But yeah, no luck there, but does remain within DRS distance for now. Right, let's zoom it forward, and it might be that we now reduce that down as Hulkenberg has made it past his teammate. And we are losing pace of the guys in front, which is what we expected to happen. Schumacher makes it back past, or did make it back past Hulkenberg there. I think it's going to be the same again this time. George Russell tries to go down the inside of Nico. Can he hold him off? No. Yeah, it is very much feeling like 13th and 14th today for our boys. Mercedes just looking a bit quicker now. Obviously, when that rain drops, it could change this race. And we have got a safety car, virtual safety car.
Safety car. Okay.
Full safety car now.
On. Plus on Delta time, get plus
now,
on Delta
what
time.
has happened? I think it might be... Oh, it's Stroll and Alonso.
Shunted.
And I think both of them are going to be out. Well, Stroll continues on, but Alonso is out. Gets a time penalty now. Some people are coming into the pits. I'm gonna split the strategy here.
Box. Copy. Box is left. Box.
Hulkenberg's gonna champion track position. Schumacher's coming in, putting on some soft tyres. He's going to give it a bit of an attack. Out there. So Hulkenberg up to 8th as it stands.
Yes.
Rain is coming fairly soon. Another lap behind the safety car. Surely this is the last. Yes.
Safety car in this lap. You just get ready for the safety car restart.
Copy.
This tire has plenty of life. We can push. Mode push.
Yep.
Can you bring the pace up, please? Use overtake now, please.
Copy.
Let's put pressure.
Copy.
So let's get back underway then.
Yep.
We need to make sure that Schumacher is still set to put on the intermediate tyres. And then I think it was the wet tyres, wasn't it? To finish off the race. It was something like that.
Safety car has
It was
left
pretty much
medium
exactly
pace.
that. Right.
Don't overtake into the line.
So Hulkenberg is going to be desperately trying to stay with this group. Schumacher makes it past Lance Stroll. Oh, and wow, Schumacher desperately tried to get past George Russell there. It didn't quite work out. Now, Hulkenberg in front of Perez. You wouldn't imagine that it's going to take Perez very long to get past. But something always happens at Zandvoort in this game, doesn't it? But there we go. So DRS was, or we are in the DRS range with Schumacher. Perez is going to make it past
DRS
here.
is currently disabled. DRS is currently disabled.
Copy.
Now, Lewis Hamilton is the one that we need to keep an eye on here. So, let's see. Fittipaldi's had a spin on turn one. Now, this is a big move for Schumacher. If he can get past Kevin Magnussen, it could be a good move for him. He should be able to make it past. Certainly on this straight, I think he will. Now Hulkenberg right behind Lewis Hamilton here. He's got better tyres and he is through. So Hulkenberg up to 8th now. But immediately lost out to Yuki Tsunoda, who came in and put on fresh tyres. This is crazy. Mick Schumacher got past Magnussen, but then Stroll got instantly past him.
More rain to comes.
Rain is coming.
Like a couple laps or sooner than that?
Yep.
That's Hamilton back through on Hulk.
Copy.
You can see Mick Schumacher catching up to that group now. And when we come in is going to be absolutely crucial. So, splitting the strategy. Well, it didn't really make much difference either way, did it? Because Mick would have been in this group regardless. Got some yellow flags.
Okay, there's a big crash.
And I think it was Stroll again.
Probably a lot of debris on the start finish.
I think it was Stroll again. Yes. Now, the only person that has really affected is Mick.
Copy.
Rain hasn't started just yet, though. Still waiting for that rain to start. Hulkenberg back up to 9th.
It looks like
Here we go, there's the rain.
Copy.
I'm going to come in and we're going to put on the intermediate tyres. I'm going to do it with both drivers. We're taking the risk here. We're taking the gamble.
Okay, so stack stop, stack stop.
Copy for box.
So in comes
Gotta be a next
Nico
set of
Hulkenberg, the first driver, onto the intermediate tyres. And it looks like Stroll is coming in as well.
Copy for the tree.
And we need a perfect stop here. Need it to be perfect. It's okay. There goes Schumacher in. Even better. Yes, that's what we like to see. Excellent pit stop
Should be
from the boys there. And we are away. And
Your P13.
it looks like
Car ahead
the
is
rain is still coming down. I think that we're going to be quicker on this lap. The leaders are coming in. Everybody is in now, so it's a busy pit lane.
Copy.
So this should work out quite well for us in terms of net position. Here comes Hulkenberg now. He's coming round. Where's he going to pop up into? Is he going to make it past George Russell?
13. Next is
Oh, he's
Sargent.
going to be right next to him. But he's back up to P9. That's good. Nicely done.
See what you can do.
Copy.
And Mick Schumacher up to 10th. Beautifully done. And now that DRS is going to be disabled. That could be absolutely crucial for this race. Because now Mick could play the team game. Hold up the guys behind. Maybe he doesn't need to. Just need to keep an eye on that track condition. It is going to get a lot worse around about lap 35. We were predicting coming in onto the extreme wets not long after lap 35. So Hulkenberg doing a great job at the moment. Oh no!
Okay.
What's he
I don't
done?
know what just happened.
It looks like he's just lost it, I think. Yeah. Oh, into Tarzan. Well. Oh, for God's sake. Well, Mick Schumacher making a
Box,
big
box.
mistake there.
Copy for box.
And that has cost us dearly. Luckily, Hulkenberg still a good distance ahead of Ricciardo. Schumacher comes back out last. What a shame. What a shame. Need to just watch those tyres a little bit. Now, Stroll is going very, very fast out there. But he has got a mechanical fault, so probably not the fastest he can go. And that rain should be getting worse around about now, according to our forecast. Zhou Guanyu, yeah, he's put on the wet tyres, so yeah, looks like most people are giving it a go. So let's bring in Nico Hülkenberg. Major suspension damage. It's just all a bit of a disaster for Mick Schumacher, I'm afraid.
It's a stuck stop.
Copy for box.
So Hülkenberg in. Decent stop. And he's out ahead of Hülkenberg. That was ahead of Stroll. That was the main issue. He needed to be ahead of Lance Stroll, and he is. Yeah, well, I mean, we're getting to the point where it might be worth just retiring Schumacher, because he's a long, long way down. He could maybe get back up into 13th place by the end of the race, but he's driving a wounded car. I think it might just be best if we retire the car, save the components.
And box.
He's having the car.
Can only apologize.
And I think that makes sense. Keeps our focus on Nico Hülkenberg to try and secure some points today. Right, back to damp conditions now. So we've just got to be a bit careful throughout the next few laps on these tyres. Well, look at that. Stroll made the move.
Yep.
We're just trying to make sure we've got tyres able to be used for the rest of this race.
Okay.
We're still P10, which is good. For that rain to pick up again. Well, yeah, the tyres are dead.
How's your tire holding up?
Okay, consistent at the moment.
And yeah, everybody's tyres are dead. When are we going to come in for some new ones? Now. We're going to come in now for some new ones. Because everybody's tyres are just going to shred. So So we're going to come in this lap. We think the rain is picking back up.
Bit late.
So here we go. Gonna lose track position, but this should vastly improve our grip. Yeah, nicely done. 2.6 seconds. We are away in 12th place, and I think our tyres are going to be good. And there you go, massive undercut on Daniel Ricciardo. Has everybody been in? Yeah, not everybody yet. Stroll is still out there. Hamilton's obviously still out there on wearing tyres. Stroll's in. Is Hamilton going to be in as well? Yes, he is. Have we undercut Stroll? Not quite. But we're right up behind him now. And a real opportunity to get up into 9th place here. Well, let's see. Can we get past him sooner rather than later? We're going to need to. Might be the traffic that helps us out here. Yeah, Ricciardo's really made up the time, hasn't he? He was 8 seconds behind us not so long ago. Easing it in on those tyres. I think we're okay. Stroll, so he has made it through. Ricciardo is not far behind now, so I'm going to put that on a neutral defend and low on the overtake aggression. And we've got 13 laps to go here. Can Nico Hülkenberg secure another point for the team? Or is Daniel Ricciardo going to break our hearts like he did in Belgium? I don't know, the rain's getting worse and worse out there. You can see, got a good lead over Daniel, really. Yeah. It's really not too bad, is it? 10 laps to go. We are, of course, a lap down as well. Now, Lance Stroll could at any moment suffer a terminal failure. This is just crazy, isn't it? How it's ebbing and flowing, this gap. Well, it looks like we're going to hang on here, and it's going to be another 10th place for Nico Hülkenberg. I mean, he's having an unbelievable season, really. You have to say, he's done a fabulous job out there. And his teammates put it in the wall today. But he's been able to be consistent, show his wet weather prowess. Now there are a couple of candidates up ahead for late engine trouble. Perez, Tsunoda, Stroll. And Stroll has got a really bad mechanical fault.
Oh dear, what a miserable way to bow out of this one.
And I think, is he out? Is Stroll out? Or is it going to be like Piastri last time? Yes, Stroll's out. Lance Stroll is out of the Grand Prix. That moves Hülkenberg up to 9th. And surely guarantees him a point. At the very least. Even if Ricciardo was to get him here. What an unbelievable performance from Hülkenberg. It's going to be a 9th place finish. It further secures 7th place in the championship.
No more overtake.
Yeah, we're gonna
Copy.
now lap Kevin Magnussen by the looks of it. Now Max Verstappen is coming up behind. It's not ideal. Because it allows Daniel Ricciardo to catch up just that little bit more. I'm going to go full attack on the tyres here. And the track is starting to dry up. Carlos Sainz wins. Oh, and Magnussen has done us a job there, hasn't he? Brilliant. Right. I think we're going to be okay here. Tsunoda's crossed the line. Russell's crossed the line. It's now going to be down to Nico Hülkenberg. He's next to cross the line. And it's going to be 2 points in the bag. Our best finish yet. With Nico Hülkenberg as he finishes 9th in this Dutch Grand Prix.
Flag, Nico, checkered flag.
Ricciardo finishes in 10th. Hamilton comes across the line. He's going to finish outside of the points once again.
Thank you.
And well, it's all
good job.
going to be down to Perez. He's going to nurse his car over the line in 6th place. But it's another 2 points in the bag for Nico Hülkenberg. What a performance for him. And a good strategy in the end. We got onto those tyres early. We replaced those tyres early. And we managed to maximise our result.
Nico Hülkenberg's put it all together for the perfect drive today.
There wasn't too much expectation on them today, but they fought hard and found themselves in the points.
And you love to see this. The whole team celebrating this magnificent result. And Carlos Sainz heading up to the podium now, the Spaniard adding another to his record.
And that's win number 1 of the season, and it's sure to provide them with a real confidence boost.
A sea of smiles all around. They're on top of the world, here in Zandvoort. Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
It was a strangely mixed weekend for them. We saw one driver put in a strong performance, but it was a different story for the other. Definitely positives there, though.
And that then marks the end of events here at Zandvoort.
We now look ahead to the next round in Monza in Italy. The Temple of Speed is waiting, and the teams will be ready and raring to go.
Well, I can't wait for that next time out in Monza. Always one of my favourite events of the season. But Nico Hülkenberg, well played today. He finishes in 9th place. It seemed like Mick Schumacher would be our best hope for points, but he threw that away with a really silly crash, to be honest with you. Yeah, just not what we wanted out of that. It does mean that Nico Hülkenberg moves ever closer to Lewis Hamilton. He's 2 points off finishing above the 7-time world champion. It is, a real achievement from Hülkenberg this season. He's doing such a good job. And, it's just been a fantastic season for us. 7th place now. We've been plucky. We've taken our chances when they have arisen. And it looks like we are going to have our reward. £539,000 made from Nico Hülkenberg. A shame that we couldn't finish with Mick Schumacher, but it wasn't worth trying to get into 17th place. I don't think we could have done that, but we have got a little bit left in the ATR period. When is that? 1 week. So we do need to really set off a research task to make sure that we are ready for next season. Might do that just before we finish. What are we going to research? We've done an underfloor. Done front wing. Yeah, let's do some side pods. We'll throw the rest of our simulation stuff into that. That all looks good. And we might as well stick 6 engineers on it. Get it done in 22 days. Perfect. Okay, that is where we're going to be leaving it for today then. It's all going to be down to whether we can get some more drivers sorted out for next season. After the shock departure of Nico Hülkenberg over the summer break. Really was not expecting that. And, well, we'll have to see. All the drivers are open for negotiation. It's just going to be, who can we get for next season? Who can we afford for next season? Yeah. I mean, Sainz, he's going to be free, isn't he? So he could be somebody that we could get. But again, I've had him in the past. I want to have new drivers this season. And yeah, we'll have to see. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed that. If you have, give it a massive thumbs up down below. Subscribe for daily F1 Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.